So today was about 10.9 miles of running. See, my pace was at 9:52. About an hour and 39 minutes. Peace and love to all the eyes and to all the ears that are watching and that are listening to this channel. I'm back again with another video. I got another message. This is yours truly. You got Mel. So I met this guy today, right? While I was finishing my run. Actually, I was coming from the bathroom. I just finished from running. And there was a brother that was going in the bathroom. And we crossed each other's paths. You know, and I was fortunate to get a moment of his time. And we started chopping it up. And he was telling me how, I asked him how he doing. And he said, I'm not doing good. And I was like, well, you're not doing good because you're breathing and you're alive? What you mean you're not doing good? And he said to me, yo, I'm not doing good because I just found out that I got stage 4 stomach cancer. And I said, what? He was like, yeah, I got a tumor in my pancreas. And he just started talking to me. And I just noticed in life, man, and this is one thing my wife taught me, that we can't never ever be in a hurry for anything. We can't really go by our to-do list because we miss everything that's around us while we're trying to do what's on the list. So don't be in a hurry for anything. Like, and scripture says, don't be anxious for nothing, but by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known. And the Yahuwah of peace, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your mind through Yahusha Hamashiach. So my thing is just making myself available, right? So me and a young brother was talking, and he was saying like he had pancreas cancer. Pancreatic cancer. He had cancer in his pancreas. And he just don't want to live anymore. And I was just being a listener, just listening, not trying to, like, you know, provide any type of feedback unless it's necessary. But my time is to listen, so I value that, and just being a listener, right? And so he was telling me that he didn't want to live anymore, and that I mean, he was explaining a lot about his life, and just looking at him physically, I could tell that there was some things that he was physically impaired, just slightly with doing, like his kneecap, right? Like his knee, right? This is my knee, but his knee was over here. This knee was over here, right? This knee was over here on this side, right? So he was walking type in a kind of like weird style. The way he was walking, it was kind of weird style the way he was walking. I paid attention to that. And then he also had a lot of stitches in his legs. He had on the right leg and his left leg, and the back of his leg, like by his Achilles heel. Right? So we just chopping it up and just talking. And he was like that, yeah, I don't want to live no more, man. And so I asked him, I said, do you believe in God? He was like, nah, I don't believe in God. He said, no, not that God, not the God of this world. So I said, do you believe in he said he believed in the Creator. And he said, I don't believe in the Creator because believe, it has lie in it. It has the word lie in it. You know, and I thought about it, Believe, believe, a lie. So he said, nah, I don't believe in nothing because it has a lie in it. But I know the Creator. And I was like, wow, that was deep. And so he started talking about, you know, his life story, you know, the chapters in his life, and that he had jumped off when he was like, I think like 20-something years old, I don't know, 30-something years old. He jumped off a 30-floor bridge, and when he dropped and hit the ground, he said he heard his bones crack. But then he said he realized that he wasn't dead, and he looked up to the sky, and he said, "I know you're not serious." Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh wow. He looked up to the sky and he said to the sky, "I know that you're not serious," which means he was talking to the Creator. Like, wow, I tried to kill myself and you didn't let me die. And we just started talking for a while, and he was just talking about, you know, that he was, you know, battling with drugs, and he was not afraid of dying. I'm trying to think about all the stuff that we was talking about, but it touched me because I'm like, his story was super real, and it just made me think that everybody in this world has a story to tell, and my job is to make sure that I have time and to not be in a hurry or not trying to complete my duty list where I'm missing out on the blessings that are passing by. So even though I was tired, like I said, I just finished running 10 miles. I was tired, you know what I mean? I just wanted to drink some water, sit in my car for a bit, take a load off, and drive home, go eat a bowl of oatmeal. But I was blessed. I was blessed enough that I have a opportunity to hear this brother's story. He tried to give me his telephone number, but I didn't have my phone with me. He was like, "Remember this number," and he gave me the number. But in my mind, I'm like, as soon as I get to my car, I'm totally gonna forget. It was like 609-77777, something like that. I totally forgot once I got to my car. But it wasn't about him giving me his telephone number so we could keep in contact. That's neither said, you know what I mean, that's here or there. But the moment was, I had an opportunity to experience somebody else's life and to know what they're going through and what they're going through. So he said that he don't know if he said forever is now, you know what I mean? And I don't know if I'm going to pass away or when I'm going to pass away. And I didn't want to go back to the hospital because I don't want to get treatment. I just want to die. I just want to make sure that my family, you know, my daughter and my son and my father and my brother and everybody is safe. But I don't want to be here no more. And it was like super deep, man. And I know that he was a brother who has been awakened to the truth, but he still had one leg pulling him, you know what I mean, into the world, into worshiping the God of this world, you know what I mean, including himself. But he knew what the truth was. And I just took from that story that, yo, everybody has a story to tell. And I'm very grateful to be able to be alive and to hear somebody else's testimony, because this life we live down here is mad real, and we always have to make ourselves available to take advantage of the opportunity to give ourselves, at least for me, to give myself to somebody else, you know what I mean, and not be in a hurry for nothing, like, you know, running on a treadmill going nowhere fast. But anyway, yo, that was that, yo. Hey, yo, make sure you be inspired to be an inspiration. Until the next time, may the Most High richly bless you, my beloved. Peace.